everyone, it's Mona here at Craft Lodge. It's Monday, and that means it is Make Something Monday. Today we're going to do 2 more bugs, and this time we're going to do the butterflies. Somebody had asked me on the dragonfly tutorial if you needed to use that much pigment, and you don't. You can use the pigment dye, you could use the pigment powder, or you don't have to use any of those if you don't want to. You can use glitter, and we're going to do some of that today, just to kind of show you a different look. And I think I'm going to go more colorful on these, because here we had the ladybug bugs, and here we had the dragonflies. And I went darker on the dragonflies just because usually they are kind of on the dark side, and then they have, you know, these pretty colors on their wings and stuff like that. So but this time it's a butterfly, and I want to be a little more creative with it, and I'm going to go a little more colorful. And I am not going to use any pigment this time, just to show you that you can do it different ways. Now I'm going to use my skewer stick, which is one of my favorite things to work with. And I'm going to use nail polish. And I use inexpensive nail polish that I get at Walmart. Or any place you can just get it on sale or something is fine too. Now I'm going to put the brush aside, and I'm going to use my skewer stick. Dip it right in there. And then I'm going to use it to do some stripes in the yellow, and these are metallic colors, but you do not have to use metallic colors either. But you could do this with acrylic paint too, and maybe I'll do the other one with acrylic paint just to kind of show you a little bit of a different look. And then I'm just going to take a paper towel and wipe it off. You don't even need to use a second skewer stick, but you certainly could. They are very inexpensive. And I'm going to do a little orange, and I'm going to do that on the ends of where the yellow are. They're little balls or dots, and that's where I'm going to do the orange. So we'll let that dry, and then I'll use some of this purple. This is the purple I used on the dragonfly wings. And I'm going to do the outline of the wings with this, the raised area outlined. Now for the body, I'm going to, which is the middle part, I'm going to use this darker purple metallic. So there's the one with the nail polish. We will let that dry, and now I'm going to do some acrylic paints, and I'm going to use a purple, pink, and a blue. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to use a skewer stick, and I'm going to just paint in the areas. I painted the acrylic paint one, and I'm going to let it dry, and it's kind of moving around just a little bit, so I'm going to do a second coat on that. And then we'll be back to do our resin. I've prepared my resin, and as you can see, the paint and the nail polish has all dried. And now I'm going to use some fine glitter. I have this purple Martha Stewart one. You can do chunky glitter, don't think you can't. I just thought on this one I would go fine glitter. And then I'm going to use this bright green. I'm going to go purple on this one and green on this one. I'm pouring a bunch of glitter in here, and I'm sticking with one color glitter into each. But there is absolutely no reason that you would have to do that. You can mix it any way you want just to see what you come up with. I'll put the purple in here, and this is a deeper purple, and I did want something a little bit of a darker to kind of stand out against the lighter colors that I used when I painted. Now just for the sake of experimenting and this being very light, I'm going to throw a little bit of dark chunkier glitter in here with it, just a little bit. I poured the green in here, and now I'm going to pour the purple one in this one. Now you could go very thin on this butterfly based on the features, but I want it a little bit thicker just based on what I want to use it for. I'll take a lighter, run it across the top as the bubbles come up. Now I do have leftover resin in both of the glitters, and I have this coaster that I've been working on for a while with other leftovers, and I'm just going to drip in the leftovers. I don't really want to cover up necessarily some of the other ones. I'm even going to just put some right on this darker just to kind of break it up a little bit. we will let these sit for 12 hours, come back, unmold them, and then see what we got. Are you ready to see the butterflies? I am. We'll start with the green one. Ooh, look at that one. So this is a good example of using glitter instead of a pigment if you don't want to use pigment. The nail polish all looks really nice too, and now we'll do the acrylic paint one, which I did with a flat acrylic paint, so that won't have the shimmer on the details, but doesn't mean it won't be just as pretty. And look at that one. I don't know which one I like better. So I hope you like it. If you like this craft and my other crafts, please give me a thumbs up. I would love it if you would subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I will do the bees next, and then I'll show you what I plan on doing with them. And I also have other plans for this mold. So just stay tuned, and there's so many different things that you can do. We will see you next time. Happy crafting. Thank you so much for watching.